This is me learning to be a farmer. My father has a farm, and I plan to take it over when he retires. We live in Spain and grow corn, wheat, and olive trees. So this is a day in my life. Last year was extremely dry, so we couldn't grow corn because there wasn't enough water. Usually we'd be harvesting right now, but this year there's nothing to do. Our current work is pretty dull. We're just getting the machines and fields ready for the next planting season. Today, my task is to fix this machine. It's called a cultivator, and we use it for tilling the soil. What needs to be fixed? Can you believe that this piece is the same as this one? These are indeed the same. The only distinction is that the sharp one has been used for a year to dig soil, so it has become worn out. Today, I will have to replace all of them with new parts. Let's begin. First, I'll remove all the teeth. It's a really simple mechanism. Screw, nut, and washer. To make the task easier, I will use this. It's powered by an air compressor connected to this John Deere. This tractor is over 30 years old, but still works perfectly. Removing the pieces is easy. The first and most important step of the process, draw a line using a black marker. This will help us identify the correct position of the pieces when we reassemble them. Next, we need to unscrew all the screws. Once they are all out, we can easily remove the parts. And with patience, I will remove the 72 teeth of the cultivator. I don't get bored because I have the best co-worker in the world, who is always ready to be a thief.
Door number one. Door number one. Door number one.
After working the whole morning, I successfully removed all the teeth and have already begun installing the new ones. For some, after lunch is siesta time. My dad asked for help this afternoon. Last week, we replaced some old irrigation pipes with newer ones. Now that the cement has dried, we need to make sure that everything works properly. We will open the water at one end and wait for it to come out at the other end without any leaks. It's working perfectly. My father says that those cracks in the soil are a sign that everything is fine. The field is now ready to be watered. Everything was working fine, and we were happily going home when suddenly... We couldn't get out, and I was already trying to call for help, but in one last attempt, my dad managed to save us. So, back to the cultivator. Putting the pieces together can be a bit tricky, but here's what we need to do. First, we have to find the black mark, then place the pieces, one to the right and one to the left. Once everything is in place, we can tighten the screws. I'll be working on this for the rest of the afternoon. And that's it. The cultivator is all set to work again. Now I have to clean all the mess I made. Finally, the workday is over. Back at home with the shoe thief.
La sabata!
And this is a normal day in my life. Some may think it's a little boring, but I like this kind of peaceful routine.